Alright, I think we're good to go. Just waiting on YouTube to catch up. It's usually not that bad. Like, honestly, they've done a lot of work on the YouTube side. I actually don't mind going live so long as I have, you know, a title and thumbnail to go along with it. Yo, Veedotme here. Today, we are hopping back into Blazblue Entropy Effect X. Trying to get some more extreme clears. I've been doing a little bit of work offline to make sure that I know what I'm doing. So we're going to continue with some of that today. We're pretty deep into the story too, I think. As far as I know, yeah, we still have open story here, which is defeat the 4th biome boss, which we've done a billion times. Difficulty 80. There's a world where I could tune it back and work on difficulty 50 clears, which is something I'm like kind of interested in doing, or at least just to see like how nasty it gets. So the way we're gonna do that, let's drop down hide. Advanced is fine. Difficulty was honestly like kind of annoying now that I think about it. Summons during boss fights, probably not necessary. I think debuffs are fine. Honestly, like a lot of this stuff is probably fine. More monsters, attack faster. Even like the timer's not that bad. Could maybe look at having the healing on, which I may not even need. 56 is kind of like an odd number, but maybe we just leave it there. So let's lock this in. What I want to do, which I already did offline, I want to get a run with Hazama recorded, because I do feel a little bit bad that I did this on my own time. What color do we have? This one. We'll do the one that we actually got the clear on. The way how I did it, which didn't feel half bad at all, was skill light spear. That seemed to be like pretty impactful. And then the other piece I had was what? It was a Hibiki, I think. Multi-light spear, icicle. I think that's the hit. And that way we have a little bit of early game power. Yo, Karalagas, welcome on in. Good to see you. First chatter on the YouTube side. I don't know what I'm doing, TBH. Saying, hey V, I managed to beat Extreme 52. I'm terrible at the game, so I had to do it with Hakumen since I can't combo to save my life. Can't beat 100, though. You went straight from 52 to 100? That's pretty exciting. We do have parry. I feel like Hazama starts off pretty weak compared to the rest of the roster. But he has a lot of good potentials that give him pretty much infinite power. Like, this guy is very strong once you have a lot of potentials. And you almost have to prepare to have all of them. A lot of the times, the way I think about this game is that I will take potentials that make sense for one single build. But maybe that's not the goal. Maybe the goal is to have all of the kit and then turn that into specific kinds of power. We can keep going up the light train. As I said, light spears seem to be pretty good for him. Even though he does like really good damage on that kick. You can have skill come out from a lot of stuff. We'll eventually have like the ability to do our skill layered into our combos. We'll have a lot of MP, and that's gonna make a lot of light spears. Have I ever played any Blazblue fighting games? No. The last fighting game I played that was like a, I don't know if you'll call this an anime fighter. I think we did Under Night in Birth with Retromation. I do find these games to be quite fun. Anime fighters. Oh, I think I had Attack Rend. Yeah, we need both Holy Mark and Summon Radiance, I think. Let me get the Holy Mark first. Ice. We can't get the dash anymore. Yeah, Icicle dash is not a thing. Ice Blade. He can go Ice Blade, but I'm not really interested in that. Let's go Event Space. Worst entropy effects are the debuffs on every phase and timer. I was thinking about timer just today, actually. I mean, hey. Speaking of debuffs. After perfect dodge, skill damage go up. After dealing 30 instances of damage, restore HP. And he's very good at doing that. He's also very good at spending MP. Let's assume that we go for damage. So yeah, I was thinking earlier today about the idea of the timer. And I thought to myself, I should probably turn timer off. But there's a specific, is it Covenant, I think? There's a Covenant that actually reduces the timer down to 5 minutes. And 5 minutes is very short. But the game, I guess, assumes that that is a thing that you could do. So it makes me think, oh, well, maybe it is, like, balanced around 5 minutes if you're strong. Like, if you're not strong enough to do 5 minutes, maybe I could, like, make a build that is stronger than what I'm doing. Not to say that the timer is, like, always the thing that should be turned on. I think these are bait for early game. Like, having to give you, like, more MP and stuff is fun, but I think you need damage. Ouroboros. Additional knife attacks is fine, because that is damage. Advanced battle. Again, we're assuming we're gonna have every potential. So yeah, you can ban. It may be something that you haven't unlocked yet, and I don't even do it, but technically you can ban different debuffs. Honestly, I should probably get in the habit of doing it. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the pros do. Nice hit. Like, all of these enemies, pretty annoying. I even see that people turn off hazards to 400%. I think it was actually a cool idea. They made it so that there's multiple different ways you could do maximum difficulty. You don't have to turn everything on. Down circle. Alright, so this is the MP usage on universal hits. I do believe we will be taking that. Probably should have looked at what the kick was. Wow, more potential. I probably should have gone for the shop, actually. It's a little baby misplay there. And we're not gonna have like a ton of MP this early. Good old Blazblue, I've been getting cooked on Extreme 100. You got to second phase Reki. How many mutations do you have turned on for Extreme 100? If you don't mind me asking. Recovery time, Rising Fang, triple dash is pretty important for this character. It's a lot of debuffs to be doing Vanguard battle. I couldn't get up here. But that combo, this right here, that does so much damage. Alright, this is Night Stalkers. I think the big thing here is to just remember the parry and clear out some of these ads. Where are you going? There we go. Reduce the cooldown of dash and skill tactics. This is actually very big for us because we're using Light Spear, and Light Spear has a timer to it. Maybe should have gone for Blade there, but I want the potential. I don't assume devs play their own games. I don't think the game is balanced around 5-minute combat. Even your strongest runs don't feel like they can handle that. Yeah, and again, I might not have as many hours as other folks. But I've had some strong builds, and I feel like we've been able to do 5 minutes, but maybe like that's not gonna happen at difficulty 100. And I just don't know that yet. I'm actually wondering myself about what difficulty to play on. Thinking back to our good buddy Halion doing Hades. Like, high difficulty Hades is its own content, almost. And, like, the regular people playing Hades, I think, don't care all that much about seeing repeated high fear, like, as the main content. There are people who do it, but I feel like a lot of the, like, they want to see good builds. V, I don't plan on doing difficulty 100 ever. What I need from you is good builds. I think the slimes, yeah, slimes have interaction with Holy Mark. I reduced mine to at least 6 minutes. Yeah, we're on, I think, 8 minutes right now. Marzi, if you didn't post it earlier and I missed it, which mutations do you have turned on? White to purple on Holy. What I've been doing lately is like buying the max HP. Sometimes I'll buy blue tactics. And then refreshing. Like, I'm not buying white tactics. And I'm not clearing debuff either. The multi on Holy Mark is very strong. Potential. Invulnerable State on Serpent's Unholy Wrath. Usually a good take. We're eventually gonna have to get the MP Restoration. If anything does show up on sale, I just buy that. But I'm willing to like use every reroll to get things that actually like help. I'll get the rerolls back. Down Circle, Ouroboros. We have Serpent Snare down attack. Holding square during the final attack of grounded up square. It can pull enemies in extends knife spin duration. That one's very nice early on. When we think about like early game power. So all the legacies. Venom has interaction with slime. Slime generates venom upon landing, inflicting damage every second. I think that has anti-synergy with this thing, slime will stick to the enemy until it disappears. Like, can it still fall off and do venom? Probably can't get both, actually. We'll take the attack rend. Okay. So, of course, I have a lot of debuffs. It would be nice to get a no-hit here. But if it doesn't happen, you know it doesn't happen. Toxin even good. I think there's better stuff. I don't know if I would say Toxin is bad, because it might be a situation where I just don't know. And someone knows better than I do. But I haven't found a particular build that, like, oh, this needs to go poison. And of course, Venom is like a DOT on the ground, so there's nothing wrong with going Venom. Just parry. Nice. Debuffs cleared for the perfect. All that was the up attack with the MP spender. Before universal moves hit, use Triangle to consume MP. I was spamming that the entire time. Toxin is busted with some characters. I guess the issue that I and maybe other people have, and maybe we don't know how Toxin is gonna become good, is that it seems to do its damage after the duration of the poison wears off. In which case, like, I may have been able to get a light spear to hit the monster, maybe even multiple times. For every type of tactic, get damage, double the money on perfect clears, damage for each double tactic, and we currently have, well, I have one. Definitely wish I could see my stats. Yo, Cien, good to see you. Scorpion is literally the worst boss to have the attack speed on, since the boss just vanishes so often. Yeah, there's different points you can break that boss, and if you don't get the break, it ends up being, like, really annoying. We'll go for money here. You have all modifiers turned on. Oh, sorry, I meant the mutations for extreme mode. So you get 5 mutations. It's legacy level up, Vanguard battle, I think something about advanced space, the unleashed mode, like unleashed power, and then the other one, I can't remember what the other one is. Why is fire here? Legacy? All of those are locked for you. Okay. So you're trying Extreme 100 without having access to that stuff yet, which is, like, kind of OP. Definitely good on you. I almost feel like some of those modifiers might make Extreme 100 easier, but technically it does make the their monster HP go up. So you have to be careful about that. Fury said the monster HP goes up massively. Oh, I wasn't doing this at all. Double exchange! I don't know if you can buy them. Oh yeah, I do think you spend AP to unlock the slot. Or DP, rather. I think this has iframes. I keep messing it up, though. Alright. Good enough. Didn't get the perfect, but we'll be okay. We have the hold version of Horde of Hungry Souls. Again, remember, the goal is probably to get all of these. Ouroboros showed up. We have the ground version. Does the hook. Shorter ranged rend. Can take that. Are tactics really the new meta? It depends on what you're doing. Some people beat the game with no tactics at all. Other people get like so many tactics that the enemies just die for you. But if you look at me, like, look at how many things die from just skill light spear. Like, to me, that's strong. Like, I still want to be strong too. Don't get me wrong. But it makes, like, this character so much easier because typically, to get that kind of wave clear, you would use your kick. But I don't have to do the kick. I can just do the up attack and still get all of that stuff. MP absorption. It's pretty good. We have damage already, so I'm not like particularly scared. Don't understand how you're supposed to play this game to any enjoyable degree with the timer. Yeah, and again, like, you don't have to have timer turned on. The way how they designed it, you can have other stuff to get to a difficulty 100. And I almost wish Hades did that. But I guess that's not like their goal. I don't even know if like the stuff is balanced in Hades anyway. Like, maybe they don't care. Again, this gives you iframes. So long as you have MP. Did I get hit? I mean, it canceled. Because it has like a maximum duration. It's not infinite. So, Rip Flawless. After Escape Death, get health pots. After a heavy strike, get super armor. Every 6 seconds, your next perfect dodge reduces the cooldown of tactics. Am I invincible or invulnerable? Performs a 3-hit blade attack with the knife in the front. Last 2 sends the enemies flying back. Holding square on the final attack of up square can pull in enemies and extend duration. It doesn't tell me if I'm invulnerable. Like, it's an instant refresh on... I'm doing this, I think. We can get the potentials later. Is the potential, like, instant refresh on Light Spear? And I feel like that's kind of set for something, like, really good. Notice I'm not really doing Ouroboros. We don't have to yet. When Spear expires, turns into Holy Light, dealing damage. When when an enemy is triggered, the holy marks on other enemies are triggered. And remember, they can trigger multiple times. I need a legacy. Legacy Flash? I guess I should have gotten this. Legacy Storm. Actually, yeah, what does that do? Executing an enemy with Ren creates a blade storm at that location. Yeah, that could be interesting. And then Legacy Venom. Okay. Yeah, I think you can do a little bit of timer, even just level 1. Get some free points for it. But like I said, if the goal is to be good enough to get the 5 minutes, 5-minute covenant, then maybe I want to be a little bit stronger than just the 1-minute timer. Like the +1. Easy money. We can get the explosion. More light. More Yagami. Definitely need to get my HP back. Defeat 45 enemies. We're flawless. I'm just messing this up. I actually think I took damage. Uh-oh. We'll go Legacy Flash, since we know it has synergy with Holy Spear. Alright, let's buy out. Good recovery. So this is the repeated kicks on triangle. Storm again. What would I like to see? Probably need... Oh, I don't have that many refreshes. That means we have to just get stuff. Flash deals damage, with the goal of each light spear does a flash. Sure. Not enough to re-roll again. Fatal Rend. It's like the last piece that you need to finish off Rend, or at least to get the red. I don't think we care about the super armor. I think we have enough stuff to break super armor on our own. Alright, next boss. So yeah, like I said, I don't know if I should even bother trying difficulty 100 clears for like a YouTube vid. We're flawless. Oh my god, the push. It's like the ending lag on that is actually make me take damage. Oh, is it this one? It's over here. I didn't get it. Could also do the down combo into Ouroboros, but I don't have anything for Ouroboros leveled up. Iframes on the drag is really good. Because I've also gone uppercut. I already feel pretty strong, not gonna lie. Watch me take Covenant and dunk my whole run into the garbage can. Starting MP reduced. That's actually not terrible, but the HP mixture changed. It actually like makes your HP mixture give you bonus damage. And if you need those to heal yourself, I do believe it loses that capability. There's the 5-minute timer we were talking about. Can't do this. No more health pots or escape death. More refreshes for free. I think this one's fine. Sorticio doubled. No more MP regen is also not terrible for this character. But I think we can just do this. Start off at negative MP and get it back pretty quickly. Hazama just has a really unique playstyle that's hard to master. Yeah, I lost a lot with Hazama the last couple of times we tried to stream this guy. But I think I got it down now. I think he just needs potentials. And then, of course, like, understanding what the character does. Because he's definitely not the easiest to understand straight out of the box. Unless you go for a full, like, skill spam build. Like, just kick spam, for example. Alright, we got Flash Light Spear. Which I think... So we already have this one, right? Flash Light Spear. The trigger slot may be occupied Legacy. So that goes in the Legacy slot? It does. Okay. But I wonder if that means I will not get the Holy Mark one. Ever. Oh, I didn't do the triangle part. No, I am definitely taking damage while doing this. That's not as safe as I think it is. But does that mean I'm missing a component to make it safe? I believe you're invulnerable while doing the kicks as well. Oh wow, I took a big hit. Jump recovery. Decrease recovery time on universal skill might have to be taken. I have been struggling with that. The other light. If I remember, it's only safe during activation and release of that attack. I've sat through whole combos while doing this. I think I'm missing a component. Which, like, probably you just learn that over time. Oh, I should be using my down triangle, too. It's also a very good iframe. Apparently I left something alive down there. I love how far up he goes. Figures. I kind of greeted by not using the health pot. Maybe focus on Sorticio to get that back. Jormungand absorbs MP on hit. Hungry Coils. Grounded attack can trigger Hungry Coil, which like pulls the enemy in. I would love to get counter attack on Ouroboros. But like I said, I feel like we're a little bit low on rerolls. Get the larger slime. We have free refreshes, I think. So I think you start off with just buying whatever's on sale, and then refresh. Extended blind. Oh my god, there we go. Alright, so this gives us the attack on Hungry Coils. This is actually really good, just to show you what it looks like. And this cost MP. But obviously in training mode, like I have infinite MP, so it doesn't show you that. But that is very strong. It just requires you to start doing the down attack whenever you have good spacing. If you're up close, you may as well just do the up attack. So I think this character is almost more so you have to remember to use certain stuff at certain spacings, just like a real fighting game. You don't use your long-range stuff if you're right next to the monster or the player if you're doing the fighting game. Alright, we'll leave everything else. You can turn off infinite MP in training, but then I have to turn it back on my own, and I'm gonna forget that I had it turned off. At least for, like, streaming purposes, I think it's fine as is. Oh, we don't have MP. It's just me as the player has to tell the viewer what's going on with it. Good clear. There's our sticky slime. Let's get sticky for all my Marvel fans. May as well rest. I could have gotten... Actually, I could have gotten 2 things for free. And not come here. Doing health pots with the idea that we might get max HP. Advanced battle! Greedy Serpent, holy-ish, that ability looks crazy. Yeah, let me do it in an actual fight. It costs a lot of MP. And it even has like a finisher. I think it's invulnerable too. But I said that earlier, and the move ended up not being invulnerable. Oh my god, I didn't dodge that. That's the counter attack that put me in poison. Am I gonna die to that? That's unfortunate. Oh, I love the sound effect of it. But yeah, that's why we got the health pots. Decrease more recovery time from Jormungand. The last attack of Serpent's Unholy Wrath will not disappear. Infernal Rupture has a lot of stuff tied to it. Serpent's Unholy Wrath is invincible. Was it only certain parts was invincible? Doesn't actually show the other parts to it. We do have to get it, just looking at the other stuff too. So like I said, you could just evolve straight into... You just spam up attack. And that's your whole build. But we are not doing that. I'm coming here because I get free refreshes. So I can just buy whatever's on sale. Enemies inflicted with Holy Mark have a chance to trigger Flash on hit. Blue to gold on Fatal, 6% execute range. White to purple on Slime is pretty good. Is that the only slime? Oh, I guess so. Alright, that'll at least prevent that from showing up. Alright. Another piece of Ouroboros lets you, like, hold the chain and spin around on it, which is like kind of funny to look at, but I always screw it up. Down dash on jump. Last piece of his basic attack. Could have gotten the down slam too, but this is fine. Is there an accessibility setting to see the butterflies more clearly? I don't think there is. Maybe it's a different effect. I don't think it is. So, like, you have hit effect, tactic effect, and character effect. But I would imagine that the butterflies are probably like monsters or traps. And I assume we don't have anything to make that look better. Wow, wrong way. A little early. That was supposed to be the hungry thing. My mechanics are a little shoddy. I'm struggling doing the up square triangle and then hold both. Jormungand tech. Ouroboros gives more MP regeneration. Stagger on enemies is better. Yeah, this is regeneration to max. Hitting enemies in close range with skill has chance to stun and give you MP. I don't know how that interacts with the knife spin. Purchasing any item increases max HP. So I'd probably get 10% every shop. There's really not that many shops left, I think. Get rid of these freaking butterflies. Alright, I mean, the flawless would have only gotten rid of the extra armor, so I'm not really, like, hurting to get that flawless. But yeah, for some reason, this right here, which is me holding both square and triangle at the same time, I think there's an easy button to do that. Under other... skill description. Controller, maybe? Oh, that's all vibration. I swear there's a button somewhere that allows you to do 2 hits in the same spot. Keyboard? Oh, yeah, attack plus skill. So you probably have to find a button in here. We have action. When the key combo function is enabled, the special key for some characters will only trigger Wrath. Key combo function. Maybe it's that? Key combo function. I don't believe that's been changed in any way. Enable key combo. Oh, okay, it's at the bottom. Enable global key combo. Yeah, okay, so you can see there's now an action plus attack button. And there's probably one for attack plus skill, yeah. So you hold L1, and you can do both buttons at the same time. That's your, like, quote-unquote easy button, but maybe it's not all that easy. I do it manually. I literally press square and triangle at the same time. And I've been doing that for years. And I just complained about screwing it up just now. Oh no. Don't take as much damage from a single hit. Clear all debuffs. And get 2 Mind Unleashed. That's pretty good. 1% chance to change your HP to 5% when an attack lands. You know, I've never actually tried this before. And I was always telling myself I need to do this at some point. But I'm so late in the run, I don't want to do it. I feel like it's way too late for that. Yeah, I'm sure if you play with a fight stick, it probably feels great to do that. Oh wow, the holy spears are kind of popping off. I'm not even doing Ouroboros, there's really no need yet. Like, I want to go up, but I don't have the repeated use of the up triangle. Alright, nice. Nice suit. Keep pumping HP here. MP is good too, but we have so much MP recovery, I don't think it's necessary. Triangle? I am invulnerable unless they're just getting stunned before they touch me. I don't remember doing anything new to become invulnerable there. We have the kicks. If you have not seen this, this is great. Alright, other one's down here. See, I have like no space to do the Ouroboros version of this combo. Beautiful. I need more potentials though. I feel like at this point, I need to be almost done with my potentials. I know that's asking for a lot, though. Oops. Good hit. Oh, I guess if I don't pull anything, he has, like, no need to do that combo. Did not know. Learning stuff every single time I play this character. This gotta be someone's main. It's like, they'll come. Don't worry. Oh my god, what a stab! Did you all see that? From behind the freaking signboard. I didn't know he was there. We will get Serpent's Benediction at some point. They both gain... Wait, Vengeful Viper. Yeah, this is called Vengeful Viper. So that gives you invincibility. Devouring Fang is part of this. Ouroboros, invincible state while releasing. Mandatory, I believe. A lot of people do not like this. But eventually you can get like a 1-button input to go straight into that stance, which is like really fun. Triangle? Oh yeah, we don't have MP. All of a sudden I forget that MP's a thing when I play this character. There's never anyone to pull. Alright, this is our last one. And then we'll finally get rid of all of this stuff. Hazama talks way too much. You can always come here. And change this to exclamation. I agree, he's a yapper. But I think that's his main character syndrome. It's like, if he didn't do this, this is his whole character. Probably canon. He's a canon yapper. This thing was healing. That's his personality, exactly. Damage in the air, we don't care about. 99 kills with your skill gives you a death defiance. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Low HP gives you MP recovery for each debuff on an enemy, which is flash. I don't know if Holy Mark counts. 20 instances of damage gives you final damage. Very easy for him. Okay, let's put this all together on Vanguard. I'm not doing the full pull. And then when I do, the monsters are already dead. Oh, we didn't change this. I kind of have to put it back on. I feel like it's not him. I need a down circle. For those awkward situations, technically if you're just hanging in the air, you could do this too. And then like down attack. But the down circle's so much faster. Extreme Rage. I didn't do it? Rip Flawless. Just did that for the iframe. That's a good break. Perfect dodges give you final damage. MP spent gives you cooldown reduction, and we do spend a lot of MP. We like get it back, but we spend a lot. Alright, now we have to slam potentials. Because I'm not done with everything. Hello? This thing's just behind me? This also gives you iframes if you need it. He didn't even try! He gave up immediately. Alright, so there's the down circle. Gets bonus range. Serpent's Unholy Path. Stomping generates ranging impact. There's the other piece of Vengeful Viper. We're missing jumps. Oh, this doesn't show what... Oh, it does show what you're missing. We need Vengeful Viper tech. Alright. I haven't been to a shop in a long time. If you break Raiju with no well in the corner, you can infinitely juggle with the spam down attack. The one in the air, or the, like, shoot the gun at the ground. Let's pump this up. It's a big part of our damage. I don't know if the skill of the Blade Rend is important. I feel like it's probably not. More Ouroboros tech. Do we have the counter attack yet with Ouroboros? When the enemy attacks while in Ouroboros, you will counter it and do a lot of damage. It's kind of hard to tell where that is. There's the knife attacks, invincible, stagger. That's rotation. Is it this one? Where you're always considered in Serpent's Benediction? He has a lot. Serpent's Benediction activates immediately upon additional input. Oh, that's the R1 button. Instant Vengeful Viper. I don't want to reset or reroll. Alright. We still have free refreshes. Kind of sucks they're going towards Ascension, but this is part of our damage, so it's okay. 5 rerolls. I have health pots. Another Ascension. White to gold on Mark Resonance. When the Holy Mark on the enemy is triggered, Holy Marks on others are triggered. Why does that level up? Does it have like a damage component? Because I feel like that's a waste of a white to gold. 2 seconds of blind. That's really good. Okay. Alright. This is non-fire? I'm gonna wait out some MP. Funny enough, the timer doesn't start until the fight starts. That's pretty good. Oh, she's yapping a little bit too. I'm getting MP back for this. I'm actually regenerating MP. I lost it. But she's going up. I'm just gonna go up there with her. Oh my god, Rip Flawless! If I was better at the, like, hold the chain... My god, I can't get this. That's unfortunate. Now I'm running out of MP. Just hilarious. Oh my god. You can do such cool stuff in the air with this character. Oh, I don't have this in the air. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. You go up there, get the parry, and then as you fall down, you just Infernal Rupture back up and do more basic attacks in the air. Technically, I could have gone into Vengeful Viper. Dang. Alright. I mean, it's a okay thing to complain about, I guess. I could have been even more sick than the character already is. Yo, Solo, welcome on in. Alright. Chat, before we do this area, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break. Let me get off Reki, just in case it misclicks. We're gonna do more of this. I just want to check in on Discord and then check all the other stuff going on around the house. But either way, I'll be back in just a moment. Chat, I think this character is actually kind of legit. I don't know if he's like my favorite. I don't think he is, but top 3, maybe. I think there's a lot of people in top 3 right now, but if I were to make a top 3, he definitely has a little bit in the running. Though, I don't even have that done. I need more potentials. Oh, I canceled the counter. I didn't even know that was a thing. I wouldn't necessarily do like a tier list for this game. For characters, I think it's all just whatever you like to play. There's no bad characters. And I feel like they're all different enough that if you don't like someone, there's someone else who's gonna fit your style. And then that character you don't like, it's someone else's favorite character. So I don't know how you would begin to do a tier list for these characters. Forgot we have that now. Which I could do. Oh, I don't have the single button press. I'm actually blowing through MP. Yo, that thing lived. What in the world? Is it just me, or does it look like all enemies don't attack? There's two things to that. First off, so like that's an attack right now. But a lot of them are getting stunned because I do damage near me with a very specific mechanic. Not here. Oh my god, I have so many right now. So concussive therapy. I have a 30% chance to stun enemies that are next to me with my attacks. So even if they have enough HP to survive, there's a very, very high chance that they get stunned because I do my skills a lot. And the skill isn't just that big kick. That's a skill. Like, this combo is a skill. Not just the, like, big kick. So anytime I spin MP, they could get stunned. There's the slime that's doing flash, so they're blinded. I don't know if Holy Mark does anything that, like, stops enemies. We have Icicle Spear, so the icicle slowing them down. And of course, like, they could just be dead. That's also very good. I have a lot of iframes. So even if they do try to hit me, there's a chance that it doesn't connect. Like, I could just stay here, and none of their attacks would hurt me. Because that move just has too many iframes built into it. The ultimate kind of pulls things together. I think there's a slowdown effect on perfect dodge. Gonna say, I don't really want to go down there. It's a miniature slowdown effect. But yeah, a lot of times, like, they don't really get the chance to interact with me. And that's, like, part of the game. That's part of the power fantasy. But I'm not just pressing one button either. Gonna need to give this game another try. Yeah, this is the new update. If you haven't played in, like, a year, there's definitely a lot to see. I can no longer obtain new tactics, and it didn't give me an ascension option. Actually, when do I get my Death Defiance? For every 99 enemies killed with skills, gain 1 charge of escape death. Have I not killed that many monsters? Is that, like, just not gonna happen? Sorry, one more second. You bought it? and you bought Crab Champions but didn't play either one, I feel like you could turn on Crab Champions right now and actually get some pogs out of it. It's a pretty fun game. I maybe have 4 hours of game time on it. What a sick move that is. But the input on it's kind of difficult. I find myself missing it a lot. So this is a down combo. When the last dagger goes out, it's forward R1. Then you have to hold down forward R1 to do the pull component. And then during the pull, you have to hit triangle. And I see that I'm using MP. But maybe if you don't have something to pull, he spins the MP anyway. But you can't do the next part of the combo. Compared to just doing that, which I'm sure you would think is like infinitely easier. Oh yeah, see the stun effect on them? Over their heads? It's like they couldn't attack me even if they wanted to. Alright, we only have bosses? I'm a little bit weirded out that I haven't gotten enough enemies. I was gonna say, did I glitch it? Unless I just haven't been killing them with skills. And the game is considering I killed them with basic attacks. Rip flawless. Could have tried to keep going up there. I should have just Ouroboros. Being way too conservative here. See, I can't get that for some reason. Can't get the kicks. My god, chat, I'm giga boosted. I can't get the stuff. You're at 147 and didn't get a charge. I guess I don't know what the number I was at before I started playing with that effect. I assume you're looking at the bottom right where the kill streak was. Where did you see 147? Also, welcome on in. It would be cool if it was in here, right? I mean, there's a chance that I'm not killing them with skills. And the game is under the assumption that I'm killing them with everything but a skill. But I promise, like, I press triangle a lot. There's almost no reason for me to not kill them with a skill. That's down circle. I know I was asked about that earlier. Jump recovery. Reset airborne attacks on jump. might be a little bit better. Nice. Removes the usage limit of Aerial Vengeful Viper. This is, I think, infinite iframes in the air. If we have the aerial square, is invincible. Alright, let's start pumping. Every attack looks skillful. There's a lot to the game, but this character specifically was one of my like more difficult characters to grasp. And I feel like I'm starting to get it now. I got a win on difficulty 80. What was that, last night? So I'm doing it live because I felt kind of bad that I did it offline. I guess there's a chance I might still die too. Alright, so here's a bunch of Ouroboros stuff. Why it says the same thing multiple times, I don't know, but it must be because of each combo that you could do Ouroboros in. And it's trying to tell you that every combo you can do Vengeful Viper into Serpent Benediction. Which again, is not really something I'm doing anyway. But like I said, the way we have to think about this is we will have all the potentials. So there's not really a reason to not take certain stuff. Unless it changes your gameplay dramatically. Let me just get this now. I keep talking about it. Blew the gold on stable mark. Alright. A lot of rerolls, a lot of money spent. Yo, Veedotme, you play the Blazblue fighting game? I have never played the Blazblue fighting game. Closest thing I played was Under Night In-Birth. And I'm sure an Under Night In-Birth fan hearing that would say that is not the same game. Kind of a waste of an ulti, considering nothing's happened. Invulnerable. Other stuff's gonna annoy me. Unlucky. Very unlucky. I mean, the no-hit doesn't matter, but still. So now we're starting to get potential unleashed. The game has exhausted the potential options. There's a couple more that we can finish off. Doesn't really matter if we get potential unleashed because we still get the 20% damage anyway. We can still do this because of the free rerolls. Get a free mixture. I don't have enough? Oops. Wow. My bad. Stuff's a lot more expensive than I thought. I never got a Death Defiance. If we're lucky, we get it later. No Death Defiance for Reki is very scary. Could have waited out my MP too. Wow. Doing that for iframes. Gonna have to heal. I'll heal here. Wait, she's still doing her ulti? I swear this is a bug, but people tell me it's not. Like, this is intentional. And now she's gonna form change after doing all that. That's so messed up. I missed it again and died for it. Oh, that sucks. That is so unfortunate because I definitely had that. I'll delete. Crap, chat. This was supposed to be the one that I could upload to YouTube, and now I can't. That was the game, by the way. I've been waiting to try it, but I gotta catch up on the story. We're about to see some story right now. I think the game's very good. On my tier list before this update, it was in the A tier. I think it could probably go S. It's still getting updates. Uh-oh. What's going on? Who's doing this? Rip Earth? Aware. Did I play Wild Frost? No, I did not play Wild Frost. That's the, is it like a dice builder? I don't think it's a deck builder, but it might be a deck builder. I think around that time, some action stuff came out, so I didn't play Wild Frost. Maybe Windblown came out around that time. Is this just another possibility? Yeah, this world is not quite destroyed yet. So we got work to do, people. No more sidetracking. Yo. It's a deck builder? Yeah, not that I have any issue with deck builders, but that's one that I passed. Alright. Dang, that was gonna be the one. I know it in my heart. I think not getting the Death Defiance, and of course losing it in the first place was a problem. Having her go through her whole ulti while at 1 HP. Maybe that's also my fault, because I do think I canceled out of the square attack the, like, big chain of snakes. I canceled out of it to heal myself, and then she went right into her ulti, so that might have been my fault. Just to show you... Where is it? Profile? Top avatar is Hazama at 3650. That 3650 I did offline on difficulty 80. I had all the potentials done by that point, so I was getting a lot of potential unleashed. It doesn't show you that like the highest record is extreme 80. It just shows entropy 100. Kind of wish it showed if that was extreme or not. But he's legit. I actually do like him a lot. It's just I crack under pressure when I'm on stream. Alias, good to see you, by the way. Chat, we're gonna next game it over to our fellowship segment. I will be ending the YouTube live stream, but if you all are on YouTube, be sure to watch us on Twitch. We're gonna continue on Twitch for the rest of the night. Your Hazma's at 4,200 with complete tactic build. Did you get lucky with the, I think it's Black Market 5 randoms tactics? I feel like I don't get that very much. Just messed up. Alright, sorry, we're just changing stuff around. Again, I will be closing the YouTube live, so feel free to hop over to Twitch. Either way, thank you all for tuning in on the YouTube side, and I'll see you all next time.